Hello, beautiful souls. This is Julie with Heartspace, looking at the energy of the first month of 2018, January. Welcome. I hope the holidays were a success and that you got through it with flying colors without too much fuss and muss. Saturn has entered into Capricorn, so we've had that energy kind of getting us going, feeling like we're kind of walking through the mud, but that's good. It's building endurance, it's building strength for what is to come. So know that if you do feel a little fatigued, if you feel like, I used to be able to move so much faster, it's okay, it's all right. We're trying to get our footing during this transit the last 2.5 years. So be patient with yourself, listen to your body, but of course Capricorn likes you to follow the rules and to put the work in. So follow the rules and put the work in. Figure out the rules so you can work around them later on, but right now you need to figure out the game. So as a collective, this energy that we're going to be carrying on for the rest of 2018 is that of work, of diligence, of what we need to do to be successful, that nothing is given to us, that everything is earned. So in January, really set your intention with what is it that you want to work on? What is it that you want to build? Not what do you want to be given to you? I'm going to pull from, I love my Knafo deck. So we're going to pull a card for the collective pull, and then I'll go into your individual readings. So, calling in the highest of light, the highest of energy to guide us. What is the collective energy, the one card that will pull us all together, that we will all feel in some regard in January of 2018? The Rebel. Don't you love that? Don't you love that the Rebel pulled out when we have Saturn in Capricorn? The Diligence, the Taskmaster, and we have the Rebel. So it's this almost conflict that we have going on, like I know the rules, but I want to break the rules. In order to change anything that we do in our life, you have to understand it. If you want something to shift, you have to understand why it needs to shift, what goes into that aspect so that you can change it. You can't just change something you don't understand. So, with the Rebel, you have to understand the institution, you have to understand the rules, the regulations in order to make it different. The Rebel is powerful in that you know the fringe and you know the center as well. So let's pull on the Knafo and see what she has to say about the Rebel as well. The Rebel represents an energy that comes from within and is unapologetically authentic. Oh my gosh. So this is great. Like there's a lot of energy of who are you truly? What is your honesty? What is your truth? What is it that you want to portray as you being truly you? No longer being covered, being masked by something else, trying to be what other people want you to be. What is your soul essence? What is your inner spark, your truth that doesn't matter what other people think? What is it? And how are you going to describe that and express it out to the outer world so that it makes sense to not only the people who are receiving it, but to yourself as well? Let's see, where was I? Don't be afraid to use the Rebel energy to create new situations. This takes getting into higher vibrations in consciousness. Be original. The information comes from within, not from your external environment. Take from your own ideas and thoughts. Build you, January. 2018 will be built on your truth and on your true foundation of who you are. So if you aren't sure who you are because you have been living this facade for so long, start to unpeel that onion, unpeel all those aspects of that you have created to appease your surrounding, to appease your family, your friends, your job. Start unpeeling that onion, unpeeling it, and seeing who is truly there in the center and the essence of your truth. And from there is where you need to start to build and blossom. But it takes a while to get there when we have created so many different states of armor to protect ourselves from being hurt, from being ridiculed, from being rejected. Like, that's our biggest fear, isn't it? To be rejected by those we love, by what we hold dear, what we respect. Now respect yourself enough to let go of those and just be in you. Once you do that, a huge weight will be lifted from your life, from your soul, from how you walk through your day. Because no longer are you carrying the weight of everyone's opinion of you. You're only carrying what is truly there. All right. Also, remember to like, share, and subscribe these videos, please. Definitely. Thank you so much for coming. I'm going to go on to the individual readings, and so this is for the Sun, Ascendant. Ascendant is the rising sign or the moon sign. Also, if you're in Colorado, I am doing the tea and tarots. I'm doing local ones as well as private ones. So if you are interested in having me come into your home, come into your work, and talk about different aspects of tarot and astrology, I'd love to do that. And I am willing to travel. So if you live not in Colorado, contact me and see if we can't work something out. I'd love to meet some of you or all of you, and any that want to travel to Colorado too. That would be wonderful. All right, so let's go on to our individual readings. Hello, Capricorn. This is Julie with Into Heartspace, looking at January 2018. Happy New Year! Hope it's well. Hope it's going well. We just started, so not much could go wrong, hopefully. I'm pulling for you, Capricorn. You got a lot going on, especially, I mean, it's for Capricorn Sun, Rising, and Moon, but you got Saturn with you right now, so you've got a double whammy happening. All right, so let's call on the highest of love, the highest of energy to guide us on this reading, calling in the divine. What messages do you have for my Capricorn Sun, Rising, and Moons? And if you want a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, or go to my website, or you can find me on Instant Go. All right, very clearly, it's these. All right, and the energy that's coming in from December into January is the Seven of Wands. All right, so this is defending yourself, defending what you believe is true, what you believe is right, and having to stand up for yourself. So you might have had to be doing that in December, and it's carrying on into January. So it could be an ongoing issue, maybe an ongoing legal matter that you have to continually defend yourself with. Then we have the Magician. Great. Two of Cups reversed. And then the King of Coins. Then we have Strength, Page of Wands, and the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, so there's a little bit of issues going on with relationship. With Two of Cups reversed, it's a contract falling through. Okay, it's a soul contract falling through. And we have the Magician on one side, so it's like wielding the magic. And Capricorn, in some regards, I feel like some people are manipulating you and taking you for a ride. Okay, and then on the other side, we have someone, a King of Coins. This is a good energy. It could be an earth energy, so that's going to be Virgo, Capricorn like you, or Taurus. As I'm looking more and more into it, I feel like it's actually you. You know, Capricorn. Yeah, this is you. And this is you kind of breaking an engagement, breaking a situation with the Magician, who's really been kind of mesmerizing you and like putting you under like a spell in a way. And so finally, it's like you have to have the strength to kind of break free of the situation. I also get the sense that maybe the Magician could be a coworker or like a work partner in some regard. And so they've been saying, yeah, I'll be getting it done. No problem. Or like a contractor or something like that. And they're like, oh no, I'll totally get it done. And they don't get it done. And we have more people showing up. We have the Page of Wands, and this is upright. So I feel like these two are messages being brought in, the Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords, not people, as I was saying. They could be, but Yeah, the energy is not of people. Like the Page of Wands is a message, so it could be somebody who's bringing you a message, but it's like it's totally a quick message, but it's of hope. It's of hope and it's of love. So Page of Wands comes in and says, Capricorn, it's going to be fine. You just have to work through it. You know, you have to have the strength to work through it. And then the Knight of Swords comes in, the exact opposite, really quick, and saying, you know, like almost like slapping you in the face and saying, you don't deserve what you have, and like walking out kind of energy. You know, so they're both very quick, but it's, this is a tough reading for me. This is a tough reading. I gotta be honest with you, Capricorn. Like, it's just not speaking to me. It's not speaking to me. And I think it's because I'm stuck on this Magician and the King of Coins up here. Like this breakup, this Two of Cups. And so it's like the people on the different sides of the relationship, like fighting. Or at work, like you guys have two different groups fighting. But know that if you are working in a high vibration and you are working in honesty, then just keep it up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Seven of Wands, don't give up. You know, you've got to defend yourself. Defend what you have. Defend what you believe in. Or defend somebody you believe in. Okay, and then we have the Four of Coins reversed and the Nine of Wands reversed. Okay, so with the Four of Coins, it's, you know, the Magician is gonna, I feel like, gonna try to like sue you in a way, or take your money, take your abundance, take your stability in that regard. And then over here we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and you're just exhausted. It's like almost you almost want to just give it to them and be like, you know, I'm done with you. I'm done with the situation. I don't even want to deal with you anymore. Just take it and go. But you know what? Don't do it. Don't do it. Remember, stand up for what is rightfully yours and what you deserve. All right? You've been working just as hard or harder. And like Capricorn, I know that you have been so diligent. Don't give up now. Don't let somebody who is just smoke and mirrors, like, you know, take you for granted. All right? Don't let that happen. The only way that you can, you know, not let that happen is to stand up for yourself, is to say, I deserve more. I am worthy. I am deserving. And so that's what you're going to have to do in January. You have to stand up for yourself. No matter what people say, whether it's good or bad, you're going to have to say, this is what's right. This is what I deserve. And I'm going to stand up for it. All right. If you hear the sound in the background of over and over again, my son is in the other room and he's playing Legos, so sorry. Okay, so we've got the Tiger. That's cute. It's not really cute, it's beautiful. Tiger. Primal power, creation, sexuality, perception. While all the feline images denote power, tigers are particularly powerful. In China, they are considered the king of all beasts. In Hindu mythology, the tiger is associated with the goddess Kali, who represents creation, sexuality, and death. In traditional Sumatran culture, tigers were killed only in self-defense out of fear of inspiring the collective hostility of all other tigers. When Europeans began setting tiger traps in Sumatra, the local inhabitants would go out to the traps to explain to the animals that the devices were not constructed with their consent. All right, so isn't that interesting? The power, the knowledge of a tiger, primal power, creation, sexuality, perception. Or what I really want you to focus on with this tiger energy is that of the perception. All right, and the primal urge, that quick innate sense that tigers have to catch these people who are, you know, wronging you and who are trying to pull one over on you. Be quick, be cat-like, pounce when you see something wrong, speak up for yourself. Tigers don't get pushed around, ever. Be like the tiger. Don't get pushed around. All right, if you would like a personal reading, find me on Facebook, email me, go to my website, or find me on Instant Go. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe this video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And listen to your heart, and the body will follow. Until next time, much love, joy, and blessings.